Okay. I'm gonna read something I wrote on my stupid blog because I'm sad. Okay. And then I'll talk about it. And yeah. Okay. When I have this deep sorrow and grief for a love that I have never and might never experience. A longing for not only someone to want and hold and love me unconditionally, but also for me to do the same for them equally. Why do I ache? I get reminded of how much I don't have that every day. I do have a lot of love in my life, yes. I have amazing friends, and that's such a privilege. But I don't have someone to wake up to. I don't have someone to hold at night. Someone I tell every single thing to. Someone who knows when I'm not actually okay, even when I fake it and say that I am. Someone who knows and loves my body. Someone who tells me they wish they could see me through their eyes because of how special I am. I might never get that. The world shows me time and time again that I would need to change for someone to choose me. I want to change. I want to change for me, though. I just wish I could be loved for who I am now and who I might become in the future. People tell me to wait. I know to wait. Where are you? I look for you in every stranger that I meet and quickly come to know that it's not you. I've never met you. Maybe it's my deep attachment wounds that hinder me, or equally how deluded I could be. Why does it take someone special to love me? Actually love me? Is there something so wrong with me that it takes someone special to love me? I feel ridiculous and childish saying all of this. I'm a 24-year-old man. I still think like a child sometimes. Yeah, right. I cosplay as a confident adult that is happy being single. Sometimes I'm grateful that no one has to deal with me. I make up all of these excuses as to why we haven't met yet, but it all comes down to me. What am I doing wrong? What do I need to change about myself for you to find me? What am I not doing enough of? Am I all that I pretend to be? Where are you? Where can I find you? I know I should take solace in my loneliness, and trust me, I have. It has been my only option. But on nights like this, I lie awake and the ache starts to sting like an open wound that has reopened. What do I need to do to find you? I love myself. I try so hard to, at least. I try to rationalize this feeling by telling myself that the universe has a plan for me and will not send me you until I have fully self-actualized. But damn, it's so lonely here. I'm grieving the time without you. I might never meet you, and I grieve that too. I can't put it into words, so I'll try my best to do what I can and tell myself that the universe has a plan. Even if the universe is most likely an indifferent blender of meaningless chaos. What else could I do? I try to assign meaning to my suffering. Pain and yearning are so over romanticized and overpraised, actually. To me, it ain't cute, and I gave myself the biggest ick when I read back the words that I just typed. Unfortunately, this was my stream of consciousness at the time that I felt so deeply enough to type out, as these words were as honest as I could communicate and approximate in the English language. The older I get and the further away I feel I am from my potential, the more I yearn to be loved and chosen. Or maybe these two things are separate and it's multiple things contributing to this feeling. Maybe these things are not mutually exclusive. Multiple things could be true at once. Who knows? I wish I could. I had to create something out of this feeling. If I didn't, I'd ruminate all night and feel like shit. So I typed it out. Maybe I'll make it into a song. I don't know. Maybe I never will. And that's how I feel. I just watched this short film on YouTube. And it was about like young love and these two. I need to put the title down in the description. It was really good, but it made me really sad because, especially as somebody who likes men, unfortunately, and lives in a rural state, it made me sad that I have not experienced that. I have not experienced young love. I'm 24 and I did not get to experience that. Yeah, I did not get to experience that. And most of the time it feels like I never will. And people tell me, oh, it will happen when you least expect it. But what if I never expected it? Like, for the longest time, I didn't care because honestly, I didn't think I'd still be alive at this point. But I am. And like, people have asked me, like, why are you single? And I didn't care. But for some reason, now I do. um, Maybe I did always care. I just convinced myself that I didn't, you know? And the type of love I want, maybe it's unrealistic and maybe I'll never find it. Um mhm. Maybe I'll be alone for the rest of my life. I don't know, and I'm coming to terms with that. I'm accepting that I may never meet somebody to love me in the way that I need and for me to do the same for them. And I do love myself. Like, trust me, I do. I keep trying despite it all. I keep trying. Um and I try to do better every day. Um and sometimes it's not good enough. Most of the times it's not good enough for me anyway. And I'm not the person who I want to be yet. But I can't help that feel that there is something just fundamentally wrong with me. For me to not experience what all my peers have experienced. Like, whether it be that I've gained a lot of weight or that I dropped out of school, out of college, more like forced to because I did really bad and I lost my scholarships. And maybe I attract what I am, which right now is nothing. And I am working on myself. I have been for my whole life. And people tell me that I should, I don't know, be fully healed or like self-actualized before I meet the love of my life. But I don't think I'm ever gonna not be healing from everything that has happened in my life. That I'm growing around it, but I don't think I'm ever gonna be fully healed or fully fixed. And I love myself as hard as I can. I haven't quit, you know? And I still haven't found the person. Nobody has ever looked my way. The people who have been fucking weirdos. And it's really hard to not think that there's not something fundamentally wrong with me. So that's just how I'm feeling right now. And it's crazy because like other times I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. And I live my life and I do what I want. I do a lot of things alone because I really prefer my time alone. I like doing things by myself, I like being independent. I Everything I do by myself. I buy my own shit. I own my own car, pay my own rent, have my own friends. It's all under my control. Um, and I love being alone. I love my time alone. But I wish that I could be alone together with somebody. You know? If that makes any sense. I just hope that I can meet you someday. I don't know.